You've been playing for a long time in many different teams, and now this was a full French roster. Do you feel like there's a big difference playing with international players, or do you prefer the French way?
To me, it makes absolutely no difference because of the I've always been playing in international teams, but I have discovered new things this year playing with French people. For me, it doesn't change much in terms of communication, but it changed much in terms of leadership. I have learned so much thanks to these guys, and the connection I have with them is so much stronger than the connection I had with my previous teammates. And I think I'm gonna keep on doing that for the next year because I think being connected to your teammates and sharing things with them and just liking each other because of what you do every single day, you play the game together every single day so much that it matters so much when you're in game. I had that before in my previous teams, but sometimes only with like 2, 3 players, you know. And on that team, it was with the whole team, even the coaching staff. So I think that matters a lot, and that's the main difference.
So you felt more united as a group.
Yes.
Mm. Um, since you've been on bigger teams like Fnatic and Liquid, and now also played in Tier 2, how do you yourself look back on your journey, like throughout the years?
Mm. I think I'm pretty proud of what I have accomplished with my previous teams. And the thing that remains is my competence. I become more and more competent every single year. I become better at the game. I become better as a leader, and that's the thing I can remember because that's something you can use for the future. So that's one thing. But when you look at the past, obviously my most successful year is the Fnatic one for sure, because we won VCT, we played Masters, we played Champions. It was a great year. Then we showed great things with Apex, which is an equivalent year to this year. And I do have some regrets with Team Liquid, simply because I had absolutely no match with the coach, and I could not do my IGLing like I did this year, for example. So that's a form of regret because such a beautiful club, such a like huge potential in the roster. Because the 5-man roster we had was great. It was insane players, but just wasted potential because of you know what happened in the team. So this is the sad. This was pretty much a sad year. But overall, when I look at what I have achieved, I think it's great.
You're one of the older players in this tournament, and you, as you say, you learn new stuff every year. What's the plan for the future? Are you gonna keep going for many years, or what are your sights set on right now?
For now, I want to keep going for many years. I want to be the best IGL I can be. I'm getting so much better. I really like what I do, and what I bring to a team is just it's great. Like I know it's working. I know the things I do are working, and I want to be able to do that in VCT.
Um, have you missed Tier 1 a lot now when you played for Tier 2 a bit?
Yes, I have missed tier one a lot because tier two you play from home. It's a little bit different. It's very challenging. The level is really high as well. But I miss tier one because I miss traveling. I miss masters. I miss champions. I miss this arena that we just played in, which is insane. And yeah, I miss that. Of course, I miss that.
What do you think is necessary for you to take that step and come back to Tier 1?
What do I think is necessary? Well, win and get back there, or simply get back there and win.
Do you think that's gonna happen soon? Like, what are your are you gonna keep playing with mandatory, or do you think maybe like another Ascension run? What do you think?
I have no idea. I'm ready to do it if we have to do it, but it's we as players, we all want to get back to VCT, or we just want to go to VCT. And if obviously I have the opportunity to get if obviously I have the opportunity to get back there, um, I will seize it for sure.
Mm.
But I don't know what will happen this off season.
There's been a lot of talk of older players. Boaster is still playing. He just resigned, and or re-signed and not resigned with Fnatic, and there was a lot of talk when Baby Bay came back and stepped in Americas. Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on older players, or do you think that matters at all? What's your viewpoint on it?
I don't think it matters much. What matters the most is how you work as a player. And no matter what your age is, if you work really well, if you have a good work ethic, if you have a good way to like take care of yourself throughout every single day of your season, then there's no reason. Like it should work. But sometimes, yeah, at one point, at one age, you maybe just want to stop. But for now, it's not my case.
Do you think it's at a point for orgs that they don't look for older players when they look for new rosters, like in VCT?
I think organizations will see the quality and the experience these older players have, and that's very needed in every single team. So a team is always about balance. You cannot have like 5 super young players. I think it has to be a balance. In your coaching staff, you need someone with experience. That's a minimum, you know. But overall, I think it doesn't matter. You just need to find balance in a team.
Do you think, as a player who's been a lot in or different teams in Tier 1 and then come back to Tier 2, how does that feel as a player to take one step back that way? Or do you look at it that way, or do you just keep on moving forward?
Maybe it looks like a step back, but the way I look at it is I always look at it as a challenge, and it doesn't matter. It's do everything you can to reach the top wherever you are. And like I told you before, what remains, no matter what, is my competence, my skills, my leadership. That's not going to change. That's evolving for the better. My position is going to change, but what I do doesn't change. I know I'm good at what I do. So, yeah, I see it as a challenge, always.
I think that's all of my questions. Is there anything you would like to add or that I missed?
Well, as always, thank you to the fans that followed us throughout this year, the Hammers especially. Whether you were from home or in that arena, thank you so much, because that will become a memory that's engraved forever. So thank you.